Reggie Crist is one of the most recognized skiers on the planet. Whether he is ripping first ascents for Warren Miller or winning gold medals at the X Games.
And Reggie Crist still in the lead here. Reggie Crist has not lost it since the beginning of the second one. Reggie Crist will earn his second gold medal. We have broken the string. Reggie Crist, congratulations.
Reggie Crist is the most accomplished X Games skier cross athlete with 5 consecutive podium finishes. Few understand the intricacies of skier cross like Reggie. He is a pioneer of the sport.
This is the highlight of my skiing career right now, right here, this very moment.
From one side of the mic to the other.
Reggie, must be cool for you to be here in your hometown and to see this final stop go down.
Oh, for sure. The evolution of the sport continues. And in many ways, skiing in America began right here in Sun Valley back in the 1930s when they built the world's very first chairlift. And Trace, as we stand here on top of Dollar Mountain, we can actually look across the valley, see that old rickety chairlift hanging by that rusty old cable. It's a little reminder of the glory days back here in Sun Valley when the biggest stars in Hollywood would come here to watch the fastest skiers in the world battle it out for the most prestigious award, the Harriman Cup. But I'll tell you what, the Harriman Cup has been collecting dust for nearly half a century, and I'll tell you firsthand, I grew up in this town, I've lived here for 30 years, I've never seen a world-class competition here, not until last year when this tour arrived and reminded us all how to truly celebrate the mountain culture. Yeah, there is no substitute for having a powerful start. It all begins right here in the start, 4 skiers, shoulder to shoulder, and I can tell you from personal experience, there's a lot of tension up here, the stakes are high, and the threat of injury is real. It's all about maintaining your composure and channeling all of your fears and doubts into one perfectly timed explosion. Here's how it works. The first thing I do when I step into the starting gate is establish a firm grip on the handles, keep my arms straight for maximum pull, and try and relax and concentrate on my breathing until I hear the magic words.
Race is ready!
That's my signal to put full pressure. The only thing I'm thinking about right now is getting my poles in the snow, a powerful skate so that I can get into the early lead, otherwise known as the hole shot.
Attention!
This is not a one-off event. This is about a series. It's about being consistent all year long. If you want to win that overall title, you have to be both physically and mentally tough. A guy who's been doing that time and time again, our current leader, Thomas Kraus. But he's got to go up against the likes of a Darren Rawls and an Errol Kerr and a guy who I have a lot of respect for, Casey Puckett. This guy has been taking a beating week after week. Somehow he finds his way back to the starting gate. He's like the Brett Favre of skier cross.
Count Reggie's hot spot.
As you can see behind me, this is the first big kicker on the course, and the only way to even see the takeoff is this blue dye. Today's condition, it's going to be very important to take a thorough course inspection. You need to know where every single little roller is because you may feel it before you see it. And experienced, confident skiers are going to shine in these low light conditions. Well, Chase, there's nothing like the sound of a helicopter to get your adrenaline flowing. We got Bob Poole shooting aerial cinematography for a feature film for Warren Miller this fall. These guys are jacked and ready to go. Gates drop. You can see Errol Kerr, Darren Rawls neck and neck trying to get out into the early lead. It looks like Errol Kerr making his move on the inside in red.
And it's right behind him is Darren Rawls in the yellow bib, but right now Kerr is in command.
Here comes Rawls on the inside, perfect aerodynamics. He is gaining ground. Look at him working that terrain, shoulder to shoulder, a bit of contact there.
That's skier cross.
Oh yeah, but Kerr boxes Rolfs out. He holds his ground. Darren all of a sudden finds himself a distant second, trying to make up ground down the sprint speed zone. He's got to carry his speed to the finish line. Rolfs knifing that left-hander. Look at that perfect execution. All of a sudden, it's tip to tail. All three guys. This is anybody's race.
Oh, Rolfs trying to make a pass. The top two will advance, and look at this. In the green is Auden Gronwald making it close on the gap of Rolfs, but Rolfs throws his feet through the finish. It will be Kerr and Rolfs.
What an amazing race. You can see that was neck and neck all the way down. That is skier cross racing at its finest. Canada's finest versus America's finest. Right here, this is going to be a knockdown, drag-out semi-final heat. And the gates drop, we are racing. It looks like the Canadians on the far left-hand side taking the early lead and leaving the Americans in the dust. Darren Rolfs bringing up the tail end. It looks like he's gonna have to make up some ground here. Darren goes inside, look at that. Makes a pass on Kerr. Pressure is on Darren Rolfs to try and get that last transfer spot. He needs to make a move on Davy Barr. Can he make up ground? Again, Rolfs goes to the inside, making yet another pass on Davy Barr. Unbelievable skiing. Rolfs swinging wide against the fence.
Oh, and he holds on to his position.
Oh, it's gonna come down to the wire. Davy Barr scrapping, trying to find a way to get past Rolfs, but Rolfs is denying him access. Stan Hare, Enoch Cavaggio, safe to say I have never seen a final heat like that before in my life. It looked like you could have taken the win, but you know what? Enoch had the lead on you. You did what was right. You let Enoch take the win. Dazed and confused, Casey Puckett taking home 4th place finish. Not a bad year. You got to be feeling pretty good about it.
I'm feeling good about the year, yeah. I mean, it's been an intense, crazy year, and was hoping to pull something out here at the end. But, you know, that's the way it goes. That's skier cross.
Contact Reggie Crist and tap into a lifetime of skiing experience.
Yo, stop fronting and use your head.